Hot FM 93.3.
Keep this frequency clear.
What do you know? The SuperDrive of yours truly, half man, half radio. I have been talking nonstop about my guest. I mentioned he was going to be here by 6, and we're going to have a conversation. You know, just to have knowledge in what he's been up to since putting out that amazing record, Tipsy. You're going to listen to that in a minute. But we have my guest, Odunsi, in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Odunsi, the engine.
It's good.
What's happening, boy?
Hey, bro, how you doing?
What's going on, Odunsi? What's good?
I'm good, man.
It's been how many months since the last time you came here? I think it was on the morning show.
Yeah, it's been like not a year, but like...
I think you had just released your album, Rare.
Yeah, so it's almost a year.
Yeah.
About to be a year. Like 9 months.
You released that in October.
Yeah.
Rare was an amazing album, just so you know.
Thank you.
#1 on iTunes.
Thank you.
You also put out a record right after that album. I think you put that out in January. Tipsy.
Tipsy was January
or February?
Early February.
Early February.
Yeah.
Amazing. Tipsy has gone to gain like over 3 million streams on Spotify, I believe.
Yeah.
Arguably one of your biggest track out now.
It is my biggest track.
How do you feel about that?
I'm cool, chilling. It's just like, I mean, it's just, I love that song at the end of the day.
Were you expecting it, or?
I expected it to be big, but like, I didn't expect it to be that big.
That
like
big.
Numbers wise.
Bro, I mean, 3
like, I
million
expected
is
it to
a lot,
like
though.
go around the world, but like, I didn't expect it like the numbers cumulatively to like be that much.
Yeah.
It's like combine all of them, and like, that's 3M just on Spotify.
Yeah.
Not even Apple or YouTube. Or
Do you get calls regularly from people that you hardly feature on songs? That's something that I've come to realize.
Yeah.
Is this like a personal choice, or
kinda? Also, not too many people reach out to me
because you're unavailable? Basically, it's hard to get you, man.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right, man. We have Odunsi in the building, ladies and gentlemen. If you have questions for him, go ahead and tweet at HotFM_Lagos. In the meantime, the biggest tune yet, teaming up with Ray. This is Tipsy. We'll be right back.
Hot FM 93.3.
Keep this frequency clear.
If you don't know Odunsi, the engine, you need to get off of that bike you've been sleeping on. Amazing guy. And I like your vibe today, man. It's different from the first time you came here. You were a little...
It was a morning show.
It was a morning show. So there's a difference to the Odunsi you get depending on the time of the day.
Definitely.
The morning Odunsi is not the guy to mess with. Yeah, I like this Odunsi, man. We were having a conversation off mic, and you mentioned something really interesting. Obviously, you're not from this era. I mean, you're from this era of music.
Yeah.
This new age sound that we have in Nigeria, and hopefully, this is basically what should define our sound. One of the genres that should define our sound in the future.
One of the many, yeah.
One of the many. But we were talking about the era before now, where there can only be just one hit single. You know, and
one big star,
or one big star, and the game has changed now.
Yeah, hopefully.
Who amongst this people of this? I mean, of the old era, do you see yourself working with?
To be honest,
aside Davido,
I feel like
that you've worked
with anyone. Like,
yeah,
I don't see like this. I don't think
if you had to pick and choose, if you had to be deliberate with it,
deliberate, man. I think I'll make a good song with Burna.
Burna.
It might not be like the biggest song in the world, but it can't be a bad song. Like, it would definitely be a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I could like executively produce like a Wizkid EP.
Yeah.
Like, bring out like sides of him that I have heard.
Yeah.
That maybe he hasn't really like tapped into more.
Yeah.
So I could do something like that with Wiz. Like, I'll produce like a 4-track EP.
Yeah.
Probably like everything would just be like trap.
Yeah. The amazing thing about Odunsi is that you're not just a talented artist, you're also a prolific producer. Can you, on a scale of 1 to 10, would you say you're more a producer than an artist, or
I think as at now it's pretty balanced.
Okay.
It's like 5-5.
It's a 5-5
Yeah,
situation.
as at now. There are times when it's like more artists. Like I think like maybe last year I was like more of an artist
Yeah.
than producer, but like I've spent so much time alone this year.
Yeah.
Like,
Producing.
yeah.
Of course, you also you produce. I think was it Santi's album you produced?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exec on Santi's album. Yeah.
Who what other albums did you work on?
I worked on 2 MI albums.
The Rendezvous one.
Yeah, Rendezvous. I was an exec on that too. And also I exec on Young Denzel, but I didn't like make the beats.
Yeah.
On Young Denzel, I just like put together like producers for it.
Yeah.
For him to work with.
Okay.
Alongside with TMXO.
You just put out 2 amazing songs.
Yeah.
The first one we're gonna listen to, Waiting Day.
Yeah.
This particular song, when they sent it over, immediately the moment I heard it, I could easily pick out the sampling.
Yeah, definitely.
So there was a sample on this song.
Yeah, it's a sample. It's a sample.
Did you reach out to?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Was it Rough, Rugged, and Raw?
Yeah, Rough, Rugged, and Raw.
So you had cleared it.
Yeah, definitely, it's cleared.
All right, we'll come back and talk more on this song.
It's too special of a sample not to be cleared.
Right?
Yeah, it's like so dear to Nigerians.
Yeah.
It's a special song. So
wait, isn't it funny? That's the only song we remember them by.
That's why it's special, because it's like it's one of their it's like their biggest song. So if you sample something like that, you need to like make sure you get blessing for it.
Makes sense. All right, brand new from Odunsi, ladies and gentlemen. Waiting Day, of course, brought to you by yours truly, Odunsi. Also produced it. You produced that. You didn't.
I didn't produce it. This was GA. A lot of people think I produced this. So.
You did it?
I would have.
I would think you produced it.
Yeah.
Because when I heard
That's
it,
why
I'm
I
like,
liked it.
I'm like, this is what Odunsi could easily do in his sleep.
Funny enough, when I work with a producer, a lot of times it's like a beat I could have done, but it's just like, thank God I didn't have to.
Why? Why that? Would you have preferred?
That's how music works. It's just like you hear something you like. If you can't make it, someone else does.
So was this an idea you had, and you had?
It's something that I probably had before and just didn't achieve.
Okay.
Because it definitely sounds very like early 2000s, like late 90s, early. The sound of the beat, like the cadence of it, has a very summertime. Like it feels really good.
Yeah.
And it's just like there's only a few songs that make you feel like that. So it's like.
So it's just right when you got.
Yeah.
The
Once
beat.
I heard it, I was like, yeah. This is what I'm gonna do with
You
it.
also released visuals to this as well.
Yeah. I just dropped the video.
I saw it. It was crazy, man.
Yeah.
You know, with the what do you call them? The dungarees and the hat sideways and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
What influenced that video?
So the thing about me is like at every period in my life as an artist, there's always like something inspiring me, or like it might be a TV show, it might be an era, it might be like someone's music, it might be someone's career. And like lately, like most of the year, it's been like I've been inspired a lot by the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
And what made me dive into that was my very long time love for Pharrell. And those were like the years where he peaked.
Pharrell Williams.
Pharrell Williams. His peak years were the early 2000s. I loved his style so much. Then just going deeper into his style and going deeper into like Nerd and like his associates. And, like, everything that was happening around then with like 50 Cent and like Jay and like everyone. I just got really interested in it and how they styled, how they made music. It was just like, they were very like, they like to do things big.
Or you talked about some of your influences. You mentioned Pharrell Williams and some of these guys, but I also believe you grew up in Lagos, right?
Yeah.
How do you think growing up in Lagos has somehow influenced your sound and your creativity?
I mean, it's kind of obvious. Like sampling a song like Waiting Day.
Yeah.
Sampling a song like which is like a Nigerian classic or a Lagos dance floor classic. So it's just like this kind of songs you only hear them as a kid when you're here. Like you couldn't have heard it. Maybe you could have heard it outside.
But at that point in time, you couldn't have.
It was in the streets.
Yeah.
Like it was while you were moving around at parties, weddings, different things as a kid. So all these
internet wasn't really, social media wasn't.
Yeah, there was no social media.
It wasn't big at that point in time.
All these like melodies and things are like stuck in my head.
Yeah.
And they just come out randomly at different times. So yeah.
Man, isn't that the best way to do music?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's like, for me, I've always wanted to create things that like either make people who never knew about it feel something from somewhere, or people who knew about it feel it again in another way.
It's a win-win situation. For those who probably is just hearing this sound would definitely go do their research.
Yeah, they go back and check it out.
And then they get knowledge from that time when that sound was amazing. 24 minutes past 5, like I said, 2 beautiful songs released by Odunsi. This time around, he features Wani. The song is titled Better Days. Tell us a little bit about the song.
Yeah, so Better Days, I made that too. I made both songs in the UK. So I made Better Days after Waiting Day, and I made it with this producer called PTJ, who is really hot now. PTJ.
He was on The Gift.
Yeah, he executively produced that album. He produced Gold Link's album too. He's like really, really talented and super like his brain.
He's hot right now, man.
I feel like he's super good. Yeah. So he's probably been good forever.
How do you get these producers to work on an Odunsi
the PTJ thing? When I was working with him, he wasn't even really buzzing yet.
Okay.
He was just about to buzz.
Okay.
So I feel like everything's like destiny. Like it was just the timing. By the time I worked with him, once I got back to Nige, all his bangers just started dropping.
I mean, I can relate. Imagine if you didn't have a relationship with him prior to now.
Yeah. So it's just like a thing where like
I feel like it'd be a little bit difficult for you to get him because
now definitely getting him now will definitely be harder.
Yeah.
Getting him now will definitely be. And another thing I also believe about music is like magic. So it's like if you work with a producer while the spirit is on them at that period where like everything they touch is gold, then you're going to be part of the gold. It's like why KLP had a season, why Young John had a season. Like there's just that thing. You can't stop them at that point. Anything they touch,
it's gold.
It's just gold.
Makes sense.
Producers might have 2 of those eras, 3. Some have 1. It depends.
Would you say Zlatan is on that level right now?
Yeah,
I feel like he's getting features lately.
Yeah, I feel since time he's even proved a lot of people wrong for lasting as long as he did.
Yeah,
he's lasted so long. Like a lot of people thought that after last year, like when the whole Zanku thing would die down, they thought that everything would go away and like all the people that features Zlatan will move on. But like he's still hot.
Yeah.
So it's just life.
Sorry, hold on. I apologies real quick. Yeah. Take that phone out. Yeah, just take it out. Thank you. Sorry for that. We were on about Zlatan being like the center of attraction right now. A lot of people are trying to feature Zlatan and whatnot. Do you see yourself working with that sound? Do you see yourself doing a sound like that right now?
I don't know. Not really.
Not really?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, man. Odunsi, the engine in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Wani's on this track. Better Days is coming up right now.
Hot FM 93.3.
Keep this frequency clear.
Come on. Drive, brand new Odunsi, teaming up with Wani. Better Days. 30 minutes down the bottom. Right back into the questions. Do you like play live instruments when you produce your songs?
Because
I hear that there was a lead guitar in the last song played, I think.
Ambassador, yeah. That was someone else.
Was that live?
Yeah, it was live.
Hey, I know music.
There's always some live stuff in some of my music.
Emma's looking at me like, what's wrong with him? I know music. Beautiful stuff. Obviously, brand new singles.
Yeah.
Is this off of any body of work? Is there a project that you're working on?
This is independent of a project.
Okay.
So these songs are just like
they're just songs
on their own. Yeah,
they're not going to be on any project.
No, not that I know of.
I also know that you're gearing up for a European tour.
Yeah.
Is that on October?
Yeah, October.
What is it called? Angles at the Disco?
Angels at the Disco.
Angels at the Angels at the Disco.
That's so funny.
Emma sent me Angles at the Disco. So it's Angels at the Disco.
Angels.
Right, it's reaching Angles at the Disco here. My bad. Why Angels at the Disco? What's the...
So basically, It's just like, for me, it's like a transition point. That's the name of the era that is the transition point from Rare to the next project.
Okay.
So yeah, that's like, I feel like my shows, I feel like it's very heavenly. It's like a heavenly party. I feel like my shows are like a heavenly party. It's like a lot of like angels there.
Yeah.
Like people just like with great energy, just like having a lot of fun. And it feels very surreal. Like it literally feels like you're in heaven for like an hour or two.
It's almost like you're a different person, Odunsi, when you're on stage.
Yeah, I agree.
What brings out that demon in you?
Man,
Maybe I just use the word beast.
Yeah.
Demon is too strong.
Beast is worse than demon. Beast, bro.
Yeah. What brings that
But
part
I
of you
prefer
out?
Beast though, because a beast is like the leader of a demon. So.
Yeah. Okay. So what brings that part of you out?
I don't know, man. I don't know how to answer that question.
You just go up on stage and
I guess like I feel like musicians have alter egos. That's how you're able to like be very creative. So you always have different personalities that like come out through different.
You mean like how Beyonce has Sasha Fierce and
different people, like I guess they just give it names so that like it gives
you don't have
more.
a name for yours. We should give it a name.
I have like different names.
Name two. Let me get two.
Obviously, so it's Odunsi, and then there's the Engine, and then there's Young Bop, and there's Young Moi.
Young Moi. Young Moi is young me. Moi is
Young
me in
Moi
French,
is like
right?
Young Moi, like
young.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is that?
It's just like, bro, I don't know. It's just it came to
for
me
the
one
ladies.
day. Nah, it's not. It's just, bro. It's just like, I feel like a kiss like represents like strength and subtleness at the same time.
Yeah.
Because a kiss is so, it's like the softest thing you can do, but it's also like the most like profound thing you can do.
Yeah. That's if you kiss the right person.
It doesn't matter who you, the fact that
Anybody.
you're even doing it at all, like it's just like, it means you are trying to say something.
Jesus was betrayed with a kiss too.
What?
Jesus.
Yes,
was
that's
betrayed
what I'm
with a
trying to
kiss.
say. Like, people kiss their sons, people kiss their daughters, people kiss their grandparents, people kiss their girlfriends, people kiss their brothers. Like, it's like a thing where it could mean anything. You could kiss someone based on you're betraying them.
Yeah.
It's like a kiss of death or a kiss of betrayal. Or
Yeah.
just that.
Makes sense, man. I've learned something new from you today.
Yeah.
I bet your DMs are looking really lit, man. How often do people slide into your DM?
I mean, like, people just message every day to show
DMs
love.
be showing.
It's just love. They're just showing love. I don't think it's nothing wild.
Is
It's
there
just
something you could like? Would you like to share any of the? What's the craziest thing you found in your DM?
nudes?
I mean, that's a given.
That's
How crazy? Like nudes from who?
people, like human beings, like
From both.
yeah, boys, girls, like everyone's done nudes.
Oh my God! What do you do with this?
Nothing. First of all, like I always have a feeling that that's what it's about to be.
So you don't even check
Instagram
it?
warns me, and it's like,
But you view it anyways.
yeah, because I'm just like, bro, it,
they're
could,
my
it
fans.
might not be,
Maybe.
it might not be news. You get,
Yeah.
because it's just saying, do you want to view this? I'm just like, it could be, because sometimes it's not, sometimes it's something else. It's just warning you because you aren't following the person.
Okay.
So you didn't ask to see whatever they're sending you. It's just a
Okay.
request.
And obviously, because you're single, so you could base it's your life. You could do
Not
whatever.
even about being single. It's just like curiosity sometimes. You just want to see what the hell someone, like, why would you just send a picture without saying anything?
Yeah.
It could be what? It could be a picture of me in a very dangerous
So
place,
y'all don't spark conversation from the picture.
No, I don't talk to
You don't be
nobody.
like, oh, this is a nice nude picture.
They don't even know, like,
Like,
first
what-
of all, I don't
what-
even accept the request.
Is this off your camera phone?
I don't
How?
have no convos.
This is a brilliant picture. You never
And
no
it's
messages
the era.
back.
It's the era of the screenshot.
Yeah.
I'm not having no conversations with nobody. If you want to talk to me in real life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not nobody. Like, even people I follow, I'm even careful what I say to them on with my business, my Twitter.
Isn't
my
that
account.
hard?
I mean, it was hard at first, but like
You're used to it now.
now on my Instagram, I don't even follow anyone. So it's like I just don't see anything. Just like
Isn't this how artists then begin to cut down on the circle of friends, like the people they have around them?
not necessarily.
Not
I
necessarily.
still have the same amount of friends.
Yeah.
I just feel like
Because you said you're careful with what you share with them. I'm thinking.
No, on my Instagram.
Oh,
like,
on your Instagram.
Yeah, it's
Makes
just like
sense.
the Instagram is just like it could be like violated at any point.
Yeah.
It's not the most secure place to keep like very sensitive information.
Makes sense.
It could be taken from you at any point. It could be like, what you call it? People could like hack it.
Yeah.
And once you get the information, you
That's
have no
it.
control of where they take it to.
That's
so,
it.
Yeah.
Makes sense, man. Always enjoy having conversations with you, Odunsi. Hope to see you back again.
Yeah.
How long is your tour for?
It's like 8. It's an 8.
8 months?
8th day.
8 days? 2 weeks. So you're coming back home, or you remain to push your
There's
music?
so much going on from now to, but I'll be back home in December. Like,
For some more money.
yeah, just like catch the trips of, December is like December.
It's a
Lagos
place
is
to
like
be,
Miami.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like where everyone's always talking about summer and this like December is Nigeria's like that's our summer.
That's our summer.
Yeah.
Makes sense, man. Appreciate you for stopping by.
Yeah.
Definitely keep doing what you do. Your music is life, and we truly appreciate that. Again, you could follow Odunsi on socials. That's at Odunsi the Engine.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That's on all platforms.
Oh yeah, all platforms.
All right. Thank you very much. Back to regular programming, ladies and gentlemen. The Black Eyed Peas up next with Be Nice. YCL Malik Bear with Juice.
Hot FM 93.3.
Keep this frequency clear.